As we know, we are living in a new day and age where we not only have more opportunities than ever to pursue our dreams, but also to make positive change in this world. We have also come to see how there are more pressures and increased stressors in our life now than ever, and we're having to really not only in some cases make drastic changes to our lives, but we're also having to develop coping methods and learn when and how to use these coping methods. In addition, we're also having to learn how to better support one another, recognizing when somebody else is struggling and what we can do to be there to really not only support them, but encourage them in moving forward with their life. It is my goal with High Five for Life to not only teach others how to recognize the signs when we or other people are struggling or are in crisis, but also to better equip them on how they can literally support them to rise above these challenges, not just at a mental level, but at an emotional level. Through the experience of losing my sister to suicide, I saw firsthand not only the devastation of suicide and the impact that it has on everyone around, but I also came to see that there are a number of gaps that exist within our ability to support those of us that are struggling with suicide. And yes, many people that die by suicide have in fact ended their life in complete silence. Yet there is a really large percentage of people that have in fact died by suicide after seeking support. So it is my belief, and what I've came to see through my research, that the biggest gap that exists is not necessarily within our mental health support system or crisis support systems, but I believe it's actually within ourselves as human beings, no matter what our role is to others, whether we are brothers, sisters, parents, children, teachers. We're having to come back to learn what it really means to be able to support one another at an emotional level, by simply being able to provide this space either for ourselves or for others to simply feel what we are feeling. And of course, when these feelings are really difficult, really sad, really angry, it becomes really difficult for us to allow ourselves to feel these things, and really difficult for us to allow others to express them with us, especially if we're in a very close relationship. Yet it is through this ability to allow and offer this space for others to do this and for ourselves to do this, that we can allow them to recognize that it is okay to feel what they are feeling, to feel what we are feeling. It is okay. We don't need to run, we don't need to avoid, we don't need to hide from these emotions, from these thoughts of suicide or any other negative thoughts or emotions. That we can allow ourselves, we can allow others to feel them. And by allowing ourselves to feel them, we can come to understand what we are needing to learn from them, which allows us then to release these experiences, to release these thoughts, to release this pain that we're feeling, rather than avoid them and push them away, only to have them come back again and again. While we try to push them away, they come back again and again. So by learning to support one another, learning to really nurture this seed at an emotional level, we can really rise above these challenges and recognize what we ourselves are experiencing through this. So when somebody else is struggling, we are experiencing our own emotions. We are experiencing our own thoughts. And we too are having to grow from this experience. We too are having to really learn from this experience. So here we are, learning, growing, and coming together to celebrate once again the gifts that each of us bring to this life.